What's up, YouTube? We're gonna kick off the Model Y playlist series. We have Michelle here. That is my lovely wife. We have an announcement for you guys to kick off our first playlist here. We are getting...
Well, not we.
No. No, this is we. Don't let it fool you. We are getting...
A Model Y.
A Tesla Model Y, that's right. So technically it is gonna be your daily driver, but I'll be driving it a lot. Anytime we go out as a family, it's usually me that drives anyway. And I'm gonna try and steal it any chance I get because it's a lot of fun. So we ordered a Model Y. You wanna tell them a little bit about the car?
So we decided to actually go for it because recently they just added the third row. And that was one of our biggest selling points. We wanted not only an electric vehicle, but one that could take around 5 of us, 3 boys and their friends and their sports equipment and everything else that comes along with them.
Yeah, so we went with the bigger version. So we ordered the 7-seater. We also ordered the long range. And actually something I just noticed when I was kind of looking over all the prices, the performance you can't get in a 7-seater anymore. I thought you could.
You did a lot more research than I did.
Yeah,
I picked out the car, I went for the test drive, and then he did all the background for us.
Yeah, I really thought that you could have done the 7-seat option on the performance before, but for whatever reason now you can't. So we ordered the long range version because we wanted the extra mileage. Plus it's all-wheel drive. So we live in the Northeast, we get lots of snow, it's snowing right now. We definitely thought it would be safer, not only for you driving it daily, but to have the all-wheel drive. However, I mean, with your job, if it snows, you're home anyway in education.
Most of the time.
Yeah, like every time. Anyway, so we thought it would be just safer, and plus it's better to have the long range anyway because we're gonna be taking it on some road trips here or there. We travel to Hershey a lot. We do the beach. I mean, we don't really go anywhere too far, but we do travel. I'd say pretty regularly, up to like maybe what, 100 miles or so each way.
About that.
Yeah.
And then also we have a son that's in travel sports, so we figured, from what we hear, he's only in 6th grade, but we hear that those drives get a little bit longer, a little bit further, sometimes down to Maryland, and we wanted to make sure we had enough mileage for wherever we went.
Yeah. So as you guys know, we have 3 kids. So like the whole review process of all these videos are all gonna be real life family usage of a Model Y. I feel like a lot of the Model Y YouTubers out there that are putting up reviews, they're like married couples with like no kids. And they're looking for like the storage and the versatility of it, which I totally get. But there's not a whole lot of video reviews out there for people who are like regular families with 3 kids that are rough on vehicles and everything else. So we are without question gonna be able to provide all that. I mean, you know, there's 5 of us. We have 3 boys. They're 12, 10, and 5. So we always have a lot going on. So we are absolutely going to be able to put some abuse on the car.
And very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be able to provide you guys with a lot of detail as to the true functionality of it and how it is going to work day-to-day use with like a real family. So
we also added the tow hitch because we like to go on bike rides, so that gives us the opportunity to throw the bikes on the back with the tow hitch. And did we order any other? We
added the wheels. We upgraded to the 20-inch induction wheels, purely for look. It looks, so we didn't do the paint, we went with the white, and with the black accent, the white looked really good because it gives like that two-tone type of approach. And the wheels just kind of brought it out even more with the black wheels. So we did add on the 20-inch induction wheels. We did not add FSD, we left the full self-drive off. We may add it later. I don't know, $10,000 is a big pill to swallow. Especially since like the full auto steer on city streets and stuff, part of it is not even available yet. It's not even, you can't even do it. So really, you're only getting like the summon feature in the parking lot, and you're getting like auto lane change and that stuff. But $10,000 for that seems like a lot. I don't know. We may add it later. It's always an option. Plus, there's a lot of talk that they may come out with like a monthly subscription feature to it, where you could just subscribe and pay a monthly fee for it. I mean, who knows what that'll look like? It's Tesla, so you know. If you're thinking $20, it'll probably be like $200, but I don't know. We got time to worry about that. So, but we are so excited to get this car in. She's going from her Chevy Traverse, which you've had for what, 3 years now?
Almost 4.
Almost 4. So the way we kind of did it was I had a BMW 320i. That was the car that I had. I absolutely loved my BMW 320. She has the Chevy Traverse. It's the red line edition. It looks awesome. The trim on it is unbelievable. The thing has every option Chevy has to offer. It really does look like an amazing SUV. We get compliments on it all the time when we drive it. What we decided to do was we weren't 100% convinced that the Model Y is truly going to have all the space that we need. Like when we went to go test drive the Model Y, they only had the 5-seater because the 7-seater wasn't out yet. And
so we ordered a 7-seater sight unseen with what they think it might look like. And since we've ordered it, we've watched some videos. We're still just not completely convinced that if we go on a trip with all those gigantic luggage, if it's sports equipment too, that we have enough storage.
Didn't really make sense for us to just 100% rely on the Y's ability, so we thought it was safer. So we got rid of my BMW. I am going to be taking over the Traverse when the Model Y comes in. She's going to drive it. She drives a lot more than me on the daily. I work from home, so I have that luxury of I'm not, you know, during the daytime, I don't have a job I got to drive to. So it makes more sense for her to have it during the daytime. And then at nighttime, when we're carting the kids around all over the place to all the different fields, I'll most likely drive the Y because I'm usually the one going to all the sports. So we're both, I guess we're going to be kind of sharing both cars all the time.
Yeah, and I love the Traverse, but I'm super excited. When I test drove the Y, it was such a fun car to test drive, so I'm super excited for it to come in and have my own.
Yeah, her brother-in-law has a Model Y. He had a Model 3 prior to. Another really good friend of mine also has a Model 3. We've seen them and we've ridden in them a ton of times, and it's always been so much fun. And I'm a big tech nerd to begin with anyway, so the fact that this is a car pretty much based around tech just absolutely intrigues me. The price tag is a big pill to swallow. Took a little bit of convincing from her to convince me to be okay with this, but I do think it's a good long-term investment that's going to be a lot of fun. Tell everybody why you decided to go with Tesla in the first place.
So 2 of my least favorite things to do are get oil changes and go to the gas station. And every time I complained about it, my brother would sit there and laugh at me and say, yep, I don't have to do that anymore. So that was one of the biggest things, is just the upkeep, just being able to be environmentally friendly. As I watch gas prices go up, it's huge to think, oh my gosh, soon I won't even have to think about that. And then the other thing with it all was just that 7-seater. That was our biggest holdup when I got the Traverse a couple years ago. The Model S was just a little bit out of the price range, more like a lot out of the price range. And until they had something that was more affordable, it just wasn't for us. So we kept watching and watching, and I think it was like a week after it came out with the 7-seater, to the King of Prussia Mall we went, and a couple days later bought it. It's really our main purpose. Our main purpose was just to transition to it and not really have to go to get gas anymore.
Yeah, and it was kind of the perfect timing with the 7-seater. I mean, I know the Model Y, when they introduced it last year, we knew that there was a 7-seat option, but it was like a year away from production on the 7-seater, and you didn't really know too many details about it. They didn't even have any renderings of it. So it didn't really, I don't know, we were just kind of weary ordering it that far out.
And that's been another crazy part of this whole process, is just the anticipation and what might change. Like, in the matter of test driving it to my brother getting his, there's now a heated steering wheel, which is incredible because that was the one feature that I was going to really miss about my Traverse, but now I don't have to miss that. So it's kind of cool that we don't even know what we're going to get when it comes.
Not to mention, they just change stuff all the time. So it's not like a regular car manufacturer where every year they release a new model and all the changes are in that one. They just kind of do it as they go. So there's even more changes in the Model Y that we're expecting compared to the one that we thought we ordered, because the heated steering wheel, like you said, there's the new center console that's starting to show up on new Model Ys that are hitting the lots. So we may get the new center console, which we haven't even seen yet. We may get the new headlights, the new adaptive headlights. We may get the HEPA filters with the bio defense mode enabled. Well, it wouldn't be enabled until they push a software update, but I mean, there's all sorts of different things that I don't know. It's crazy, but it's really kind of cool. It's exciting.
It's super exciting.
Yeah, we're just so impatient at this point. I'm at the point now where I'm checking the Tesla website twice a day, every day, looking for the VIN number to see if it's been assigned, and we're somewhat close. It also makes it hard too because we sold my BMW already, and we're still waiting for the Tesla. So I rented a car for the time being. I got a brand new 2021 Ford Explorer, which has actually been kind of fun to drive. I'm also going to do a video on the Ford Explorer as well for you guys, so you guys kind of see what the new Explorer looks like. It's actually pretty neat. I had an Explorer about like 5 years ago, and it's still kind of the same, but there's a lot of little details that they changed, all for the better. I actually think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'll do a video on that too for you guys. But right now I'm renting a car, so and even though I'm not the one necessarily getting the Tesla, I'm just excited to drive it. I'm excited for you to get in and for you to start customizing it, for me to customize my profile. I'm just excited for the change to come. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we are going to have a ton of Model Y videos coming out, showing you guys every little detail about the car. We're going to give you real world life experience with the car and whether or not it can legit work for a pretty rough family. And we're going to put it through a ton of different tests. We already have a ton of videos planned. We already bought some accessories for it that I'm going to do a video soon for you guys, showing you what accessories that we've already purchased waiting for it, and all sorts of good stuff. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that way you can see all the awesome content. If you liked this video, please make sure to chuck a like on it. It helps us spread the word of our new channel to all the people out there. So please, please, please hit the like button. It really helps us to be able to let other people know about it. If you are in the market for a Tesla yourself, our Tesla referral code will be down in the description. Please go ahead and use it. If you don't use ours, at least use somebody's, because what it does is it enables you to get 1,000 free Supercharger miles if you use a referral code. It gives it to you. It also gives it to whoever code you use. So if you use ours, it'll give us 1,000 Supercharger miles, which with 3 kids we can certainly use. Just make sure you use somebody's. Don't let that go to waste. Get your free 1,000 miles. Share the love with somebody else. So thank you so much, and we will see you in the next one.
Thanks, everybody.